Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and welcome back to the Madden NFL 2005 Lifers franchise Season 3. And today is going to be a bit of a more relaxed episode as we go through the off-season routine to show off what we would normally do if we were preparing for Season 4.
Yes, and this will be what we do to wrap up the Lifers series, actually.
Yep.
We're going to continue with football, but we're going to start anew with a brand new cupcake team.
But since some of you guys had expressed some interest in actually seeing what we go through in the off-season, we figured we'd show you.
Yeah, so here we go. We're at the off-season menu.
And I've got a clipboard here with some lined paper on it so I can write shit down.
Yeah, because RecV5X takes this very seriously, and he takes notes and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, we got to go to the off-season menu here first. And it says the Lifers need to sign an offensive coordinator. So we could go to staffing, or we could just let the CPU sign him.
Yeah, we usually go to staffing, though.
We usually do. So we'll go to staffing, and by the looks of it, I don't even remember who the hell we had as an offensive coordinator.
God, neither do I.
But maybe what we'll do, there's a way to, yeah, okay.
Yeah, these guys all have offers made to them, but
Yeah, well, this guy's a head coach too, right? You know, like we want to sign somebody as an offensive coordinator. And we can't really, you know, I don't think that a head coach will be very interested in downgrading to offensive coordinator. So we need to sort out how to actually sign an offensive coordinator.
I think you can sort by their offense and defense, too.
Yes. Okay. So, here we go. Coach E. West. Okay, and he's got the highest offense rating aside from this guy. Right?
Yep.
And I don't think he's a head coach. Let's see, coach information. Yeah, most recent. Wow, that's a really bad career winning percentage.
I think he was just generated. He just came in.
Yeah, probably. Well, except that it says that his most recent team is the male barnyard poultry type birds.
Cox. Well, that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago now.
All right, well, anyway, maybe we'll make him an offer. This is how he is the...
Not special teams, though.
No, we want to give him offensive coordinator, and we'll offer him a ton of money so that he'll say yes.
Because we have a ton of money, because our team doesn't cost very much.
No, we don't spend any of the money that we make.
Yeah, we just hoard it.
We'll give him $1 million over 2 years. Okay. So, now what? Does this mean now we can proceed?
Yep. And then, do we got anything to do with any of the other staffing?
I don't think so. Training staff, we've got 2 years left.
Yep.
Right? So that should pretty much do it.
Well, all right. That was a rather abbreviated staffing thing. Sometimes you might have to sign multiple coaches or things like that.
Yeah. But, yeah, by the looks of it, we've got 2 years left on our head coach. And we just signed this guy. Or made an offer to him, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's going to depend on if he accepts.
And Mike Singletary. that might be a reason why your defense performed so well too, right?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Mike Singletary was our defensive coordinator.
Oh, damn.
And we got this fellow here as our special teams coach.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm guessing that we can probably proceed to the off-season menu now. Now that we have signed our offensive coordinator. Okay, so schedule. Looks like retired players is first on the schedule. And I'm not sure if we had any players. Whoops, wrong thing. Let's have a look and see if we had any of our players retire.
Nope.
We had no retirements. Okay. Yeah, so we'll advance through retirements. And it looks like some of the AI-controlled teams are making offers to players and all that kind of stuff. So restricted free agents. Ooh, Alfred Lewis and Anthony Gaines have become restricted free agents, which means that other teams could steal them from us if we decide to let them go.
Well, I don't think we want to let them go.
Yeah, so...
He wants a 1-year contract.
Well, okay.
All right. We gonna make one of the Gaines?
Yeah, we're going to have to make a qualifying offer to Gaines. Okay.
I don't think anybody made them any offers.
Nope. Well, that's okay. Now we can re-sign players. Daryl Johnson, the right guard, is going to hold out.
I think he was holding out before.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, screw him. Oh, yeah, and Pierre Roberts and Jason Fox. Okay. Screw those guys. We're not re-signing.
Oh, we got Kinney holding out now.
Yeah. But he wasn't a particularly important player either, right?
No. He's a backup.
Okay. So, Walter Jennings is an 11-year left guard. He's got decent strength. He's very good awareness. He's a very good blocker. So, I'm thinking that I'm going to see if I can re-sign him just for a 1-year contract, because he is getting up there in age, and I don't really want to sign a 33-year-old guy to a 3-year contract. Okay, Sammy Ball, I'm not going to re-sign.
Yeah, we'll be looking for halfbacks, actually. Yeah. For you.
And Simmons, he's a bit undersized, but he's a very good technical blocker. And, normally a guy wants to go for someone with a bit higher strength, but that's okay. We'll re-sign him to, he's a relatively young player, so sure, we'll give him the 2-year contract.
You can have what you want.
Okay. Ostresh, aging free safety. You want to re-sign him, or do you want to try and draft someone else for free safety? He's the aging free safety that Grant Brown replaced this past season.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna replace him.
Okay, so we'll let him go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need a free safety.
Yeah. Okay, Jermaine Clement, rookie, wide receiver.
Yeah, he's John Mike Houston.
Yeah, and I am going to re-sign him. Okay, because he's a young player, he's got promising characteristics, and I like him, so. Okay, Leonardo Thomas, left defensive
We're
end.
Absolutely re-signing him.
You're absolutely re-signing him?
Yep, for whatever he wants. He might even end up playing free safety.
Wow, he wants $19 million over 4 years.
Sure.
Okay.
He's a fantastic player. Yeah. I mean, his overall is 90.
Uh-huh. Okay, who we got next here? M. Gold, who we drafted as a somewhat undersized tight end.
Yeah, that was...
He was actually drafted as a fullback or something.
That's right. Yep.
And then turned into a tight end.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Not a great player. Maybe we'll let him go.
Okay.
Okay. But because I can probably work someone else into the tight end position.
Yep.
Right? I might put Green back at tight end again, and then just have the tight end 3 play fullback 2, right?
All right, well, let's take a look at Andy Brown here. Let's see if we can undercut him and if he'll accept it.
Well, he's got good strength, right? He's not very quick off the line, but he's strong, and he's a so-so tackler. But he is reasonably injury resistant. So do you want to re-sign him or no?
Yeah, let's see if we can give him something low. Re-sign, and how low can we get him?
Well, he wants a 4-year contract.
2 years, and then let's see if we can fill with the signing bonus and the salary a little to see how low we can get it before he disapproves.
Well, okay, you want to...
Well, undercut him. Watch that morale bar.
Oh, there. Okay.
And what about salary? Can we get that down to like 450? Nope. It's got to be 4.84.
Yep, looks like that's the minimum.
All right. Because he's not a great player, but he could still develop.
Yeah.
Tony Seymour.
I would just re-sign Tony Seymour, no problem.
Okay, we'll re-sign
He was a Pro Bowl player, and he was like the second best defensive player on the team.
We'll re-sign Tony Seymour.
You gotta re-sign him. He's a great player.
Yeah, okay, we'll just give him what he wants, I guess. Gonna run out of cap room. We keep giving people what they want.
Well, we got $36 million in cap room here yet.
Okay, we gotta re-sign Carey.
Okay, you want to re-sign Jack Carey?
Yep. Let's see how low we can get this signing bonus.
Actually, he's pretty cheap. He's only like $4 million over 4 years.
Can we get him cheaper?
Probably
not. Let's see. Nope, not there. What about signing bonus? Nope. No, he knows exactly what he's worth.
He knows exactly what he's worth. So there you go. You either re-sign him for that or you don't.
All right.
Okay.
Like, he's got a solid spot on the team. I don't mind having him on the team for 4 years.
He was the dime guy, right?
Yeah, we're not re-signing Fields, though. No.
Okay, what about Damon Floyd?
Oh, yeah, we're re-signing him.
Okay, that's
But take a look at his jumping for a quick sec.
That's another one of your linebacker / safety prospects, right?
That's right.
Wow. He actually looks like he could play safety except for his jumping.
Yeah, except for his jumping. Well, we'll see how it goes. Resign. We'll give him 2 years.
Okay. Alrighty. Herman Fields.
Yeah, we're not resigning him.
At cornerback. He's fast.
Yeah, no.
He's agile.
He doesn't have any acceleration.
Okay.
And he's not got any tackling either.
All right, you don't want Herman Fields.
And then we've got to Spoto, and Spoto's still got a year left, and I think everybody else down here.
These guys all still have a year left. So how many players are we letting go here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
4, and then we've got these holdouts, and who knows what they're going to do. They're probably the 3 holdouts from last season. They probably won't re-sign with us anyway.
Yeah, and Kinney's a new holdout.
I'm actually not too sure what happens with them. But anyway. Okay, remaining unsigned players will be released.
All right.
Because we need to make room on the roster to be able to sign our draft picks too, right? There's not much point in picking guys in the draft that you can't sign anyway.
Well, I'm going to be looking for linebackers who can jump or linebackers who are tremendously strong. Maybe I can convert Leonardo Thomas to free safety, because he's the guy who had like 70 some odd jumping. Yeah. And that guy's stats are high enough he could play any position and succeed.
Okay, well, here we go.
He's fantastic.
Rookie scouting.
All right, so how you want to do this? You want to take a certain number of picks first go, and then...
Yeah, sure.
Or are we just going to divide them in half?
Basically, I am looking for a halfback.
Yep.
And actually, my offensive line remained more or less intact. So I don't think I need any offensive linemen, because I already had a pretty good offensive line. And I'm pretty set at quarterback. So to be honest with you, and I've got lots of wide receivers, so pretty much the only player I need to really draft for is a halfback.
All right.
So I guess we could start with, we're not going to get a first round guy, but
We get a second round guy.
we might get a second round guy. But we'll scout these two guys anyway.
Scouting all the halfbacks.
Scouting all the halfbacks. Yeah. And then you can have the rest of the picks.
All right.
Because I don't know what it is that you're looking for.
Well, we're going to look at a left tackle. And the reason we're going to look at a left tackle is because I want to look at a left tackle to see if I can get a guy I could convert to defensive line.
Why don't you look at defensive linemen then?
Because the tackles are going to have 90 plus strength.
Yeah, well, some of the defensive linemen do occasionally.
No, they might, but we'll still take a look at a couple of tackles here. All right. Here, if I look at guys who are defensive tackles here, I think I'm going to look for the big ones.
Yeah. Well,
anybody big.
The first round of scouting is pretty much done blind anyway, because you don't have any information on them at all, right?
Okay, 262-pound outside linebacker? Sure. Actually, let's take a look at defensive ends, see if we've got some undersized defensive ends. 274, that's kind of small-ish. Defensive end. However, not sure if I really need any more linebackers, so I'm just going to look for linebackers for putting them at defensive back. Maybe I'll go and I'll take a look at Mr. Young here. And then we'll take a look at safeties to see if we can get a safety for cornerback. Or we'll take a look at Sanders there. And we'll take a look at you know what? Carey was a pretty late pick too, the last time I picked him.
Yeah. Well, right now, like I said, you don't know what you're looking at, because even if you look at the rookie report, I don't think they even provide any information.
Yeah, they don't. What I'm looking at is I'm looking at their height and their weight.
Okay. Well, they do give you a little bit. They give you some comments on tackling and hands and all that kind of stuff, right?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk it? So tackling above average. Mm-hmm. And then where's his hands? Who gives a crap? Nobody cares about his hands.
Yeah, you don't really.
Tackling good. So that's important. Tackling good. So maybe we'll see if we can find somebody else who has tackling good. Tackling amazing. Okay, we'll take a look at that guy. See if he can play cornerback.
Yeah, if he's fast enough, he'll be your corner, eh?
That's right. If he's fast enough, he'll be the corner.
So what's going on here, folks, is that RecV5X is looking to draft linebackers to play safety and safeties to play corner and defensive ends to play linebacker, pretty much.
Yep.
Because you want big players out there.
Well, you can't really tell with the linebackers here. But yeah, I want big with a capital B. So, I'll pass that back to you and we can get started on the next round.
Okay. Okay.
Nope. No.
Okay. I guess it went so fast I didn't even notice.
Just gotta go,
Yeah, we gotta need to have a look at our targets here.
Yep. So we can get a little bit of feedback report on these guys now.
Yeah.
You press the rookie report button.
Okay.
Not a good, reliable catcher.
No,
a little bit slow.
He's pretty strong, though. This guy'd be another big back, right?
Yeah.
Run power being good. And this guy is a little bit quicker, but he hasn't got... Look at the difference in bench press reps, right?
Yeah, that guy's going to push people forward. The other guy's going to get stood up at the line.
Yeah.
So who was that first guy? You want to look at him again, maybe? I don't know.
Rick Ricks.
Rick Ricks. What is it with this game and players with names that are the same as their last name and their first name?
Yeah. Right. Well, with a 4.6840 time, he's not going to win any races, but his shuttle time is pretty good.
Yeah, he's got extremely good acceleration.
Yeah.
His agility's a little lacking, maybe.
Yeah,
but it's not like terrible.
Whereas this guy looks like he's a little bit quicker, but he's still not extremely fast.
He's not fast enough for the amount of strength that he lacks.
But his acceleration's not great, but he's a little more agile. Okay. I don't think I want to look at that guy either. Wow, that guy's speedy, and he's got really good strength. Okay. Well, he's a first-round guy, too. Blake McKenzie.
Yeah.
We won't get him, probably.
Probably not.
But we'll have another look at him. Now, this guy, he doesn't look terribly great either.
He looks like a linebacker.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, and this guy here, again, he's not great either.
It's the year of the slow halfback.
The year of the slow halfback, yeah. All of these guys are slow. Oh, we're into the offensive lineman now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. We're going to have to pass on that guy.
Yeah, not strong enough.
Not strong enough. That
guy's got 32 bench press reps, and he's got amazing run blocking.
Well, I mean, I don't care about his run blocking, but we'll write down his name and maybe
Irving Andrews.
Yeah, and he's a right tackle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got defensive tackle Anthony Lyle.
Ooh, look at
and
that.
He looks like he's fairly agile. He's got okay acceleration for a big guy. 33 bench press reps.
Well, maybe we'll have to...
Weighs 315 pounds.
Yeah, well, you know, I went and sought that out specifically.
Yeah.
And he's a 4th round guy.
It says his tackling is good, but the notes say he lacks the proper arm technique to stop, wrap, and secure.
That's okay.
Okay, and then we got this fellow.
Oh, screw that guy. He's not strong enough.
Okay. And then we got left outside linebacker.
Oh, he's so slow and he's not strong either.
Okay, you want to pass on him?
We're gonna pass on him.
All right.
Victor Young's not really impressive there either.
No?
Nope. He's a bust.
Okay. Oh, this guy.
He might have the speed. It really depends on how they roll his stats.
Yeah.
But he might have the speed. So we'll maybe take another look at him. But I'm also going to be on the second round through because I'm not going to necessarily look at these same guys again.
Yeah.
Now that we're going to have information on their bench press reps and their jumping and things like that, because we're at that stage of the rookie report, I'm going to be looking at that stuff too before I decide who I'm going to scout again.
Okay. Well, moving on. We got a strong safety with amazing tackling.
Oh.
But he's a little slow.
Yeah.
He could play linebacker by the looks of it.
Unfortunately.
Although he's a little undersized to play linebacker.
Unfortunately, you cannot convert a safety to linebacker in this game. You can only convert a linebacker to safety. Linebacker is like the jack of all trades. Linebacker can play any position except for cornerback.
Wow.
But the only position that a safety can play, other than safety, is cornerback. And I have no idea why they designed the game that way. That's just the way they designed it.
Okay, well, this guy would be a 70-something speed safety with pretty good acceleration. And he also would have pretty good jumping capability because he's got a 31-inch vertical jump.
I'll probably pass on him because I'm looking for a corner.
Okay. Well, that's all of the guys that we had scouted.
All right.
Now,
you could choose some of these guys that you were happy with.
Which guys did you have my names written down for?
Rick Ricks and Blake McKenzie.
Okay, Rick Ricks and Blake McKenzie. And then maybe we'll go and have a look at other halfbacks. Well, that guy's top 10. We're not going to get him.
It's literally like the swarm of slow halfbacks.
Yeah.
Lumbering towards you. Draft us.
Wow. No,
Draft us.
This guy here is a speedster.
Yeah, look at him.
Right.
Agile too.
Yeah.
Little weak on the bench press reps, but I guess he's more of a speedy guy. If nothing else, maybe he could play wide receiver.
Yeah, we'll have a look at him. I've got enough wide receivers already. And let's see, I wonder what kind of kick returner he is. He's a great kick returner, so you never know. Maybe we'd have another good kick returner on the team.
Maybe. What's E. Jackson look like there? Oh, no, he's a top 10 guy.
Yeah.
And everybody else is slow.
Yeah, everybody else is slow.
What about fullback? Are there any speedy fullbacks?
I don't know.
No.
Well, I mean, that's not bad speed for a fullback, but that's going to be, like 70-ish, right?
Yeah. Well, the only reason I was asking is because sometimes you can check in there and you can find a guy who really should be playing halfback in the fullback position, but not this year.
Yeah.
All right, they need to have under 7 for cone time and then over 4.6 for speed in order to be like a halfback.
Okay, well, you know what? I might as well look at some of these other guys again.
Because the pickings are slim.
But
maybe you could find a wide receiver to play halfback for you.
No.
No?
Because one of these guys could potentially slot in at fullback too as well, right? Maybe.
True.
But we'll see. Okay, sure.
G. Lewis? What do you think of G. Lewis? Got good acceleration.
Yeah. All right, well, we could have a look at him instead of Berger there. All right.
All right.
See, that's the thing, right? My offense is pretty much full. I only need basically one player, right?
Wow, who's this guy? The 3rd round pick. We'll take a look at him just because he's so strong.
Like how many new players?
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You might want to seriously consider
drafting
having another look at him.
P. Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very high agility, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Wow, Lyle was the highest bench press guy out there for this position. And then I guess there's Williams. Well, they're both 4th round guys, so what the hell? I'll take a look at them.
Yeah, that's the thing though. When you're the Super Bowl champs, you also pick last in the draft, right? So that's why we're not looking at higher draft picks very much.
Because we'll never get them.
Because we'll never get them anyway. Somebody else will pick them before we do.
B. Moore, who has a 34-inch vertical.
Wow.
And 21 bench press reps.
Yeah.
And then D. Pete, who has... It's a little slow, but hey, you know what?
He's a little slow, but you've played with 67 speed safeties before.
That's right. This guy's got a 33-inch vertical. We'll take a look at him. And he's got 31 bench press reps. Oh, man, we're probably drafting this guy. We are probably drafting this guy just because he's so titanically strong.
Yeah, he's a big linebacker, too, 245, right?
Yeah, what else do we got for verticals? Mr. Coffee. Maybe I want to see what's going on in the safety position. What do we got at corner? As a 2nd or a 3rd round pick. 15 bench press reps. What's his tackling rate? Not impressive.
Well, you aren't going to draft any corner that's as good a tackler as a safety is.
I know.
Anyway, right?
You know what? I can try. Damn it.
If you're trying to draft coverage guys, well then...
coverage guys. I'll show you coverage guy. Wow, this piss poor bench press reps on safeties too, huh? Guy's one of the fastest safeties. It
he's got 39-inch vertical jump too.
Yeah.
Which is pretty impressive.
Let's see here. What else we got? Tackling, amazing. But he's a little weak on his cone. Also a little weak. And then we've got tackling above average, tackling below. Tackling good. Tackles as well as Darren Sharper does. Well, I'm a little conflicted there, but let's see here. Maybe we'll take a look at Dolman here. I think that guy might be a little slow. Anything above a 4.4 might be a little slow for corner.
Yeah, at the very least, you want your corners to have over 80 speed.
Who the hell is this guy? Oh, he's just like a big fat safety. That's what's going on there.
Because even with a cushion, if your guys at corner are too slow, then those speedy receivers for the Desperados will outrun them and leave them in the dust, right?
Yep, that's right. And see, you've got like a minimum of like 80 speed that you need.
Yeah.
At corner, right? Like you can do with as slow as 80 speed, but you can't do with slower. Not unless they're playing like nickel or dime.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll go and look at this guy again because he was the other promising looking guy. I think he had tackling of good. We were looking at 4.46 guys, so tackling of good. Tackling of good. Let's see here. 4.46, 4.17, 7.06, bench 9. And this guy is 4.46, 4.40, 6.83 in bench of 14. I think, yeah, he's definitely the guy to look at over those strong safeties. Man, strong safeties suck this year. They make shitty cornerbacks. And then, I don't know about any of these corners. I think they've all got crap tackling. Yeah, they've all got... Oh, there was somebody in there that said good. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, all the corners this year suck. Well, they always suck. They're corners. They always suck. So I guess that's it. That's what I'm looking at.
Well, I guess you can advance to the next round.
Okay, shall we see?
Yep, have a look at the targets again.
I went the wrong way. Okay. So this is you, so I'll hand this back to you.
It's blazing speed. Yeah.
He's not, like, weak. Not stronger than a corner. Well, not stronger than one of my corners. He's stronger than a normal NFL corner, but he's not stronger than one of my guys. He's about as weak as a safety.
Well, the thing is, he's got great kick return and with blazing speed, so I think we need to definitely scout him again. And, okay.
Not super agile, that guy.
No. Well, he's a first round pick anyway.
Probably not going to get him, huh?
I wouldn't say. No. But, oh.
Dolman.
Well, we gotta look at our,
Yeah, sort by position.
Sort by position, yeah.
Rick Ricks.
Yeah, Rick Ricks. Has above average short burst to cut back or bounce outside.
Injury resistant.
Yeah. Right. He looks like an Anthony Gaines kind of a runner, actually.
Yeah, maybe a little slower and a little bigger, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. We'll have another look at him anyway. Okay, we'll have another look at that guy.
Yeah, that Lewis guy was one of the guys that I had suggested you look at.
Yeah. Does not have the top end speed to elude in the open.
But he does have really good acceleration.
Yeah. Okay. Breaks tackles with powerful leg drive.
Leg drive.
Yeah. Okay. Him too. I think for my last pick this time around, just for the fun of it.
Kick power amazing.
Kick power amazing. Okay, another one with kick power amazing. It's amazing how bad athletes these guys are, though, except for kicking, right?
Yep.
Like, the kickers are the worst athletes on the field.
At least in Madden.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I remember they're reading up on this Hall of Fame punter, and he like played strong safety.
Yeah.
And then he just got like converted to punter because he was really good at that.
Yeah, he was really good at kicking, right?
Yeah, but he was a strong safety.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we've got a projected guy in the second round who's got amazing kick power.
Some undrafted guys with amazing.
Yeah. I want a guy with amazing kick power. That's what I want to look at. Yeah. Okay. Look at this guy too. Okay, I'm going to take 8 this time.
Yeah, because I've been hogging them.
Yeah.
All right.
But we'll see if we can get a rookie kicker that we can do the 50-plus yard field goal thing with, right? Because that's what I did with my playthrough with the Spitfires, is I've got this kicker who doesn't really have a strong leg, but he's got 99 kick accuracy and never misses from inside 50.
Yep.
But then I drafted a rookie with 99 kick power, although his kicking accuracy is like 65 or something. But he's the guy that I use for kicking 50-plus yard field goals, right? I just substitute him in when I'm looking at a long field goal like that.
Mr. Darren Manning. Maybe we write that name down, Darren Manning.
He's very quick off the line, right?
Yeah.
And he's about average speed for a lineman, so he's not extremely slow.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, and then we've got Andrews. Oh yeah, I remember him. Got this William guy. Anthony Lyle. Oh, nothing but good things from him. Torrey Morales. Oh, he's too weak. Okay, we're looking at linebackers. Yeah. Boss Moore. Well, he has a 31-inch vertical. Or 34-inch vertical.
Yeah.
Tackling below average, though.
Well, for a linebacker.
Yeah, I know. But below average? Come on, man. I'm trying to draft you so that you're good at tackling. Now, this guy, Donnie Pete. Probably something I'd more care about. So maybe we'll take a look at Donnie Pete again, and we'll take a look at this defensive tackle, Lyle, again. Blackman. Yeah, okay, so you're stupid, but you probably got the right physical characteristics. And you got the right amount of hands to be on this team.
Yeah, bad hands. Yeah.
Yep, if you have better than bad hands, you can't be on the team. All right, Dolman.
He's got below average hands.
Oh, who cares? He's going to be playing corner. I think this is the other guy I wanted to look at.
Yeah, he's the guy that's got the 39-inch vertical jump, right?
Yep. I'm not sure if I saw anybody else that I really cared to look at here.
Well, you got a couple of picks left yet. So.
I do. I might just rescout guys that I'd already seen. Or we could look at Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee's agility is a little shit. Maybe we look at Minter. Minter or... Oh god, Hendricks here has no strength at all. Ingram has no speed. You know, take a look at Minter. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I guess I don't need any defensive ends because I'm already going to be getting a whole crapload of linebackers anyways. They'll probably be passable at the position if they can't play safety. Let's see here. Who else do I want to look at again then? Could look at Manning again. Is this the guy who, yeah, I mean, he could be passable, but... Yeah, I'm not satisfied with that guy's tackling. It's just not good enough to play safety. And that's the hard-hitting guy. You know what, we'll take a look at Manning for the last one.
Yeah. It's too bad we couldn't find another Roman George in this bunch.
Haha.
And for those of you wondering who that is, that's a player that I drafted with the Spitfires. And I was shocked to get him because in the comments it says has the acceleration of a 400-pound sumo wrestler. And what that translates out to is 99 acceleration. So now on my Spitfires team, I have a defensive tackle with 99 acceleration. And he was also very strong, so he is extremely dominant player in the middle.
Hey, Donnie Pete.
And that's why Rec V5X was looking at the big guys, possibly offensive linemen with good shuttle times.
And high strength ratings.
And high strength ratings, because he wants to get another one of those 90-plus strength guys that with good acceleration to play in the middle.
That's right. And I mean, I could probably get Brown to compensate for that. I can't believe the old fart we got on defensive line hasn't retired yet, to be honest with you. He's really sticking in there.
You picked up 8 sacks with him this season, though.
No, I mean the other old fart, the guy we started with, Hill.
Oh, Hill.
Yeah, he's still
retired.
there.
He hasn't retired yet. Well, all he has to do is ride the bench. So, you know, I mean, that's not too tough, right? He just rides the bench and takes up a space in the roster until his contract runs out.
Oh, I just realized that Minter here is a first-round guy, so we're not going to do him. Screw that. So is there anybody else? We'll go back to verticals. Yeah, so Minter, Warner, and then Hasty. Okay, so we got a 20 option of a 29-inch guy there. Or we could get, who's Jay Blair? He's got some speed to him. Well, take a look at this guy. What's his name? John Blair. We're gonna take a look at him blindly.
He's a good tackler with above average hands too.
Oh, I mean, I don't really care about the hands. I don't really pay attention to that. If he ends up being safety and he happens to be able to catch, then that's fine. But his main job is going to be to hit people and make them drop the ball. So there you go. So I'm glad I caught that, because otherwise we would have looked at that useless motherfucker.
Okay. Well, we can advance now. Rookie scouting has ended.
All right. So I'm going to take a look here. So Boss, Moore, let's see here. Some of the people I was checking out. So let's take a look at that John Blair. Donnie Pete I was looking at. Okay, he's got okay agility. That's good to know. And Darren Hendricks, guy that I think I was looking at. Oh, we're just looking at all linebackers here.
Yeah.
There's the problem. I went to the wrong place. Targets. And I gotta sort by position again. I'll let you look at your halfbacks, don't worry.
That's okay. I don't need to look again.
Yeah, I think I looked at Lyle here again. Okay, so he's not terribly injury prone either. And he lifts weights. Well, that's good to know. But he's weak. Let's see here. Watson. Is Watson a guy I was looking at? No. Osmore. Okay. Oh yeah, he's the guy who can't tackle. Donnie Pete. So he's got the good agility. Richard Blackman. He has good quickness. Impressive upper body strength. Excellent. Victor Young, we're not looking at him. I mean, we could draft him if we didn't have any other choice. John Blair. He tends to shy away from the weight room. That's disappointing. Probably only going to have about like 60 some odd strength. But I guess that would be good strength for a safety. And he does have the good tackling and the okay vertical. Darren Dolman. Look at this guy. Alright. He's very smart, apparently. So he might actually slot in that corner quite nicely. And James Sanders. I looked at this guy a lot. Yeah, James Sanders. I'm going to put a star beside him, huh? You know what? I'm going to write down Darren Dolman, too. He's a 6th to 7th round free safety. We'll put a star beside him, too. Very good jumper. Okay, so he might be slightly injury prone, but that's whatever. He's apparently smart. Oh, there's your kickers. Above average accuracy, especially when kicking indoors. Not what I'd call very accurate.
That's okay. We can develop them.
Alright, and then, yeah, Manning here.
I noticed that the kickers have a tendency to hang in there till they're like 40 years old anyway, so we'll have lots of time to develop a new kicker.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Rick Ricks. He's a specimen at the halfback position. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay, and Junior Tate. Effective breakaway speed. Drives with his legs, so he's... I don't know, I mean, he is kind of low on his bench press rating, but okay, you know, if they say he can drive, he can drive.
Well, I think I would be looking at the speed guy more than likely.
Glenn Lewis is a shifty runner, apparently. Blake McKenzie. He lacks top-end speed, but he does accelerate very quickly. That guy has trouble getting through the pile. Mark Hunt. Anybody you want me to note here?
No.
Yeah, looks like this guy's pretty agile.
Yeah.
It's Larry Roble.
He's a kick returner.
Okay, so Larry Roble, halfback 4-5. Okay.
Yeah, and I might look at that second round kicker if I can get him.
All right.
Other than that, that's all I'm looking at, really.
Yeah, there's really not a whole ton of selection here. Who's there? So Rashad Black, and he is that good kicker. Halfback 2.
But if I can't get
kicker
him,
too?
if I can't get him, I would settle for the other kicker. But I'll try and get this guy first.
All right.
Okay, well, here we go.
The big test.
The NFL draft. So here we go.
Detroit is now on the clock.
Okay, we're going to
have to turn up the draft speed.
Turn up the draft speed. And some of these teams do some wheeling and dealing during the draft as well.
Yep, we just got to make sure we don't... Actually, that might be from trades.
Yeah, they're trading, basically. Okay, well, now you get to... let's see, we'll go to targets, or scouted, I guess. So, here you go. Oh, look at that. That first round halfback is still in play here.
Well, you ended up scouting him a lot. You could look at his rookie report. So he's not injury prone, but he's not injury resistant.
Yeah, I wonder why he didn't get picked up by anybody.
Lower agility?
Maybe, but he doesn't look like he's terrible. Huh. Funny. Well, you know what? Let's pick him.
All right, you pick him. We'll cross him off the list.
Yep, we got our halfback. Okay. Targets again. Or scouted, I guess. Is my kicker still there? He is. Oh no, my kicker is not there. Somebody picked him.
Yep, you're gonna have to end up going
so
with
I
the
guess I'll have to go basically I'll try and pick this guy in round 7, I guess.
All right. Let's see if I can get anyone.
You got his name written down? Finley?
Finley? Rob Finley?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try and pick him in the 7th round, but other than that, I'm done.
Look at that. I'm going to get to hog all the draft picks this year.
Yeah, you are, but you're the one that needs the people. Like I said, I have an offense that averaged almost 70 points a game, right? I don't really need any more people. And even when you looked at the comparisons, personnel-wise, like even our offensive line compared favorably to the league average, and you know, like at most of our skill positions on offense too, we compared, you know, we were at least at average or better.
Yeah.
So I'm not likely to be able to improve the team any by trying to draft more players, right?
Let's see here. What do they say we need? Just so we can see. Oh, they want us to draft a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
We don't need Tony Morales. Tony Morales has 24 bench press reps. We don't need him.
Yeah, well, what about some of the other defensive tackles you were looking at there?
Yeah, I was looking at Lyle here.
Yeah, he's not till the 4th round, though. You probably don't have to pick him right away.
But I think most of my guys are like late 4th round guys.
Well, you got some 3rd round guys there.
Well, I've got Manning that I was caring about, but you know, I'm not sure if his speed is high enough. I don't know if he'd have over 50 speed.
Well, you know what? We could look at him as an offensive lineman if we had to.
I don't know. I think I'd rather get my strong defensive tackle that I know is going to be fast enough to play the position.
Okay, well, whatever. You're in the driver's seat. So.
Yes. And if the crowd doesn't like it, the crowd doesn't like it. Okay. We don't need Morales. We need Lyle, because Lyle has the strength. Too bad he doesn't have a vertical.
Yeah, you hope.
I hope.
Well, they like that pick anyway.
Yeah,
because
they like that one.
You needed a defensive tackle, and you picked one.
Well, according to them. Oh, 3rd round now, and I think that lineman's gone now. But we can take a look at some of these guys we were looking at for safety. think. So let's take a look here. So we've got Blackman.
He's pretty slow for a safety, though.
Ah, he's not that slow. He'd be fine. We got Donnie Pete. Donnie Pete might be a little slow, or a little weak in the tackling department. John Blair.
John Blair is a quicker guy. He's fast enough to play safety.
He might not be strong enough to play safety.
Oh yeah, he is. If he can play linebacker, he can play safety. Come on.
No way. You know, maybe Richard Blackman here could be a defensive end, and then we could convert Leonard Thomas to free safety.
Whatever you like. Yeah, actually, I remember that now. You've got a guy who's fairly fast there, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, 31 bench press reps for a linebacker? That's good and respectable even for a defensive end.
Yep, it is. He'd have a good strength rating.
Yeah, so that guy's Richard Blackman, and I think I had him written down. And you know what? It's possible he could play safety on his own. It's possible. I don't know what his stats look like yet, but it's possible. So maybe we go get him, right? And then we can focus on getting some of these other picks. So we'll go and get Richard Blackman right now.
Okay. Just my personal opinion, I think you need to have at least 70 speed in order to play safety.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so...
And they were somewhat neutral on that pick.
Yeah, well, you know. I don't think they think. We should look at Triplet. I don't even know who that is. Never even scouted him. If I didn't scout him, he's not on the list.
Yeah.
I wanted to look at Dolman here.
He's not on the list.
Looks like they took up my other free safety that I'd been looking at. So it's just Dolman now.
Yeah. Well, he can jump. He's fast enough. He could probably play corner if you needed him to. Right, 4, 5, 6. He wouldn't be a speedy corner, but he would still. I think he'd probably still have the minimum.
It's possible. So we might pick him up anyways, just because he's probably going to go.
Well, if he's a good tackler, you could always put him at nickel or dime too, right?
True. I guess he could be a bench warmer, if nothing else.
Yep.
And then maybe we can look at some of these other guys. I'm going to grab Dolman here, I think. Because it looks like all of a sudden all the safeties were gone, just like that, right?
Yep.
So, I'm going to grab Dolman.
Well, nobody cared about Dolman either.
Oh, nobody cared about Dolman.
They didn't boo you, though.
Yeah, they didn't boo me, I guess. All the quarterbacks are gone now.
Yeah. They tend to go anyway. Looks like you got a strong safety and you got some outside linebackers. That's all you got left.
Yeah, I've been looking at this guy, Donnie Pete. I'd also been looking at Blair. Boss Moore.
He's fast.
He can't tackle, though.
Yeah, he's fast, though.
But he can't tackle. And he's got no agility. Well, I mean, I'm either going to pick John Blair now, or maybe you could pick your kicker.
No, you go ahead and pick John Blair. I think my kicker will still be there as seeing as how he is undrafted.
All right, so I'm going to pick John Blair here.
Detroit.
Oh, they like that one.
Yeah, they like that one.
Oh, did I go and change the draft speed here again? I did.
Yeah.
My bad. Oh, look, you could grab Finley.
I could. Well, maybe I should then. Oh, they booed me.
They didn't like it when you grabbed Finley.
Well, that's it for our scouted players, I think.
Yeah, you want another tight end?
Oh, I've got enough.
What's left? So fullbacks and tight ends. Left tackles.
As it is, I'm still not sure what's going to happen with these holdout players, whether they still occupy a roster spot.
They may very well.
I don't know. I don't know what the ruling is on that.
That is a slow-ass outside linebacker. He must have, like, broken legs or something.
Yeah.
And then there's a really mediocre safety.
Well, why don't you ask John who you should draft?
Ah. Team needs no
No position.
one.
The team needs no one. Draft a punter.
Ha! Nah.
With kick power, amazing.
God, are we gonna waste it on a punter?
Well, I don't think it's a waste. I mean, what are you gonna do with all these players that you've got anyway?
I mean, we could also grab a fullback and convert him to tight end.
Yeah, I know, but I've already got 3 tight ends. I don't need another one.
Well, didn't Gold go in, or did you re-sign Gold?
No, I let him go, but I've still got Green, who can become tight end 3, right?
Oh, you just want to run a 1 fullback, 3 tight end
Well,
type
the thing
deal?
is, I can have the option then. I can put either the tight end 3 in as fullback 2, or I can put a halfback in as fullback 2, depending on who they are, right?
All right, well, it's up to you. You
Prob-
want an offensive
probably,
lineman? Well, he's a horrible blocker.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. So it's either the tackle, I think.
I mean, about the only thing I can say is that our left tackle is aging, right?
Well, we do got that guy backing him up now.
Yeah. But we don't really need to do something this season, right?
Well, so I guess it's down to, do you want a punter or do you want a tackle? Because that tackle does have, like, I don't know. I think he's a crap blocker, but...
Sure, draft him. Why not?
Because we don't really need a punter. Our punter ain't retiring anytime soon.
Yeah, his shuttle time and cone drill times don't look too bad for an offensive lineman, actually, so... Sure.
He might be able to be converted to tackle, defensive tackle.
Yep, or guard.
Or guard.
If he's quick.
All right, we'll get him then.
Sure.
And they didn't care.
And they didn't care.
All right.
Well, now we can sign our draft picks, maybe. All right. So, halfback, Blake McKenzie. And
He wants a big contract.
He wants a big
What,
contract.
are you going to give it to him?
Oh, well, maybe we'll give him 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's overall 74. He's
Whoa!
got 94 speed.
And he's strong too, damn it.
Yeah. And
Little low on the agility,
Really
but...
good acceleration, not great agility. Decent catching, though. Wow.
Yeah, they said he had terrible hands. I guess they were just wrong.
Break tackle is pretty good, too.
Yeah, well.
Well, you know what? He is a promising player. Let's see what this guy looks like. He wants 3 years.
I'll give him maybe 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's see what he's like.
Well, he's got 65
Wow.
speed, 86 strength. Pretty good acceleration for a big guy. His tackling needs a little work, but you know what? You could put this guy at defensive end, probably.
Oh, with that speed, he could play linebacker for me. 315-pound linebacker?
Yeah. Well, you also have this guy.
Yep.
And he's cheap. He's less than $1 million a year.
Sign him for 2 years.
Okay.
All right, what do you like?
Well, he's a little bit slow.
Boom! Look at the strength.
Pretty strong, though.
He's defensive end
Really
material.
good. Yeah, he really good acceleration. That guy would have a fast step. He'd be a good defensive end. Good pass rushing defensive end.
I think he's going to take the place of Thomas, and Thomas is going to become a safety this year.
Yeah.
Thomas spent that 1 season playing defensive end.
Yeah, look at that. He's tough, too.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, let's see how your free safety looks.
Have over 80 speed. Have over 80 speed. We need to sign him for like a year.
He's pretty cheap, too.
1 year.
1 year? Okay.
Have over 80. Over 80. Yes!
84 speed.
Little low on the strength.
Well, yeah, but if he's playing corner,
Let's see what his tackling is.
That's as good as some of the Desperados corners for strength.
Let's see what his tackling's like.
His agility and acceleration are not great. Jumping's pretty good. Tackling is 81.
Yes!
He'll be a run-stopping corner.
That's right.
Okay. Well, he only wants a year.
Yeah. Oh, roster is full.
Roster is full.
Ah, shit.
Okay, well, I guess we can't sign these other guys then.
It's all those holdouts that we couldn't get rid of.
Yeah, it's all those holdouts that we couldn't get rid of, right?
Yeah.
So
Shit.
I guess that's it though. We did get the main guys that we wanted, right?
Yep.
So I guess that's what we're going to do. Yeah.
Sorry, draft picks.
That's okay. Somebody else will pick them up out of free agency anyways, probably.
Probably.
It's just that we can't can these holdouts because if we do, we'll get a cap penalty for doing that.
Yep.
So I don't know. I guess we have to put up with it. I don't know what'll happen though, like with those guys who were holdouts from last season, whether they're going to continue to hold out.
Well, they only got one season left on their contracts, and then they're all out of there anyways.
Yeah, I know, but that means they still have to take up roster spaces for one more season before we can get rid of them.
Yeah. Oh, I wish we could just can those guys.
Yeah. Well, it'd be one thing if those guys were particularly good players, right? You know, like I have re-signed a holdout player occasionally if he's a good player in a key position.
Yep.
But if he's a regular Joe Blow, you know,
I mean,
guy,
you have two holdouts at offensive line. You're not going to re-sign those guys.
Okay, well, now we go to the free agent signing.
And we're going to skip that.
And we're going to skip that. Okay.
Look at all those all Madden players.
That being said, we'll have to pause while we skip that because this takes a few minutes.
Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes. Oh, no, not that one.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
And we're back. And we got this to do, but before we go here, before we do the reordering depth chart thing, I'm actually going to back out here. And I wanted to make some position conversions. So let's see here. Did we go defensive tackles? We got like 5 defensive tackles now. And I'm still waiting for this guy to retire.
Yeah, well, there's another guy there who had 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that Brooks?
Yeah, that's Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a couple of older guys there.
Yep. But let's see here. Blackman is our guy who's going to go to defensive end. Because his jumping wasn't what I actually hoped it for, in spite of having the super high vertical. But he's exceptionally strong for a linebacker.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
Well, you need to decide which end you're going to put him on then.
Well, I'm actually going to put him on left end.
Okay.
So we're going to take Blackman. And his number is 53, and we're going to remember that, because when we change his position, it's going to change. So 53. Left end. And then, what was it? We wanted a free safety? Okay, I think I can convert Thomas, who is our man here, who can jump. He can play every position.
He's going to go from defensive end to free safety.
That's right, and he's
Just
number
like that.
59.
Just like that. Amazing.
59.
What an amazingly talented individual.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Leonardo Thomas. And you know what? He does all right at that position, even without the training, even without the awareness.
Yeah, he slots in there higher than the guy you drafted as a free safety.
There you go. And what's his tackling?
Yeah, he's a 91. He's a solid tackling free safety.
Yeah, he's a monster out there.
Yeah.
Right, we'll run him through the drill. That'll get his jumping up to 72.
246-pound free safety.
That's right. He's a coverage guy. Coverage guy.
Yeah, and then Dolman, you were going to convert him to corner or something.
That's right. He's going to go down to corner. Number 48. Okay, I don't got to worry about his number there. Right? Because I'm keeping corners around because we've got some older guys, and I keep wondering if they're going to retire anytime soon.
Yep.
And yeah, you know,
It doesn't look like your depth chart order changed any
yeah,
from those moves, but
yeah, they're all pretty much still all the same.
yeah.
But you might notice that all the corners I'm drafting are all big hitters.
Yep.
All right, and then Alfred here happens to be a big hitter too. But yeah, I'm drafting corners for their hitting ability. Because as long as they can keep up to the guy, I don't really care, because I back the safeties off anyways. And yeah, you know what? It might be a while before Leonardo Thomas here ever replaces Grant Brown. And Pete Doss is another linebacker that we have playing safety, and he's never going to replace Sandman 99, but he will be a reasonably quality backup.
Yep. Because injuries do happen.
Yep. And actually, it looks like Pete Doss has a higher rating here because of his awareness. So see that? With a 99 awareness rating, Leonardo Thomas is going to have like an 88 rating overall at free safety with his 91 tackling rating. Right? He just needs to develop a little bit. And then we've got Floyd and Seymour. They're fine. Yeah, it's Kinney who held out, so who cares?
Yeah, well, you need 3 inside linebackers then, so that you've got 2 of them for when you put your 3-4 on.
That's right, that's right. And then we've got Lyle here. Lyle's got a big contract compared to some of these guys. Well, no, he doesn't, actually. I thought he did, but no, he's cheap. And so now we've got Lewis and Williams and Holt and Blackman. And I think Blackman might be taking over that position someday, but not anytime soon. He's going to have to develop his awareness a little bit. But wow, is he actually really good at this position? Look at that. We transferred him over, and I think he went up in rating just because he's so strong.
Yep.
And he's a good at catching, too, for a defensive end.
Yeah, so he'll get some interceptions.
Yeah, there you go. The interception-grabbing defensive end. I don't know if there were any modifications you wanted to make to positions.
Well, I did want to look at something. Yes. Okay. So here's where my drafted halfback came in.
Oh, you were wealthy at halfback.
Yep. He's number 3 in the depth chart. And so when we compare them, well, he's the fastest of the 3 of them.
Reasonable strength.
Yeah.
He's dumber than a sack of bricks.
Yeah. He's very similar to Anderson, actually.
Thankfully more agile.
In a lot of ways. Not much, though. No, there's not a lot of difference between them.
Well, you run him through the running back drill, though, and you could improve his agility.
But his tackle breaking is amazing.
Yeah, it's like gains.
Yeah.
And he can't block.
Well, he's better than Gaines is. So,
Okay.
Anyway, Gaines is going to be the ball carrier for the next foreseeable future. But now, we've got still Green and Martin here.
Yeah, look at how good Martin has become at that position.
Yep. Well, Martin looks like he'll probably be fullback 2.
Yep.
By the looks of it. Because Roberts is still holding out.
What a loser.
Yeah. Okay, and we've got 5 wide receivers.
Yep. And only one of them is slow. It's Rose, but he has good hands. That's why he's still on the team.
Okay, but we could actually maybe put Green back in at tight end.
Could. He's a bit quicker than our current tight ends.
Yeah.
That's actually why I had originally traded for him, because he was a trade.
Because then I could still use him as fullback 2, right?
Yep.
In the depth chart. But because he's a tight end, when I throw passes to him, his catching will improve.
Yeah, that's true. It will.
Right. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to maybe make Green, he's number 86.
Yep, number 86.
And we'll make him back into a tight end. About that and his all right.
Number didn't change that time.
No. So anyway, I guess if Roberts decides to play this season, he could still start as the fullback. Wonder what his attitude looks like right now. His contract is a joke.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're making almost as much money as Martin.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Green takes over from McCoy.
Yep. Yeah, Green is actually a better tight end than McCoy.
Probably not as good at hands, but he's probably better in every other way.
Yeah. Oh, well, anyway. that might change my plans for the second fullback position. Okay, and I've got 2 offensive linemen holding out.
Yep.
And this guy, though, is a good player, right, in a key position. So I think I just might
tolerate him. Oh, you might have to re-sign his contract after we get out of here.
I think we'll have to re-sign his contract after we. So anyway, there we go. And when we look at the breakdown here, we have a total of 51 active players.
Well, I think the defense improved in this draft, and you got the one key thing you were looking for on offense.
Yep.
So now we just need to proceed to the depth chart thing, and then, nope.
Oops.
Cancel. Then we got to go schedule.
Yeah.
Depth chart.
Reorder depth charts. We'll just hit auto reorder for now.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's going to screw everything up.
Okay.
All right, let's see here.
Well, let's see. We got our halfbacks. Okay, fullback.
Yeah, you might have to redo that anyways.
I don't really care. We'll see how that works out.
All right.
That's good.
You got Green as tight end 3 now.
Yeah.
He should be tight end 2 with his rating.
That's okay. I want him to be tight end 3 because tight end 3 will be the guy who plays as fullback 2.
Hey, whatever.
Right? And I'll keep McCoy in there. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to re-sign him.
I will. I'll re-sign him because
once we get out of here,
he is a very good player. And like look at that, 99 pass blocking and 98 run blocking.
I mean, Ward is certainly ready to take over, but that guy hasn't retired yet.
No.
All right, let's see here. Got to fix up my left end position. Okay, where's Blackman? Blackman, and then Williams. Yeah. Blackman. Defensive tackles. We're still gonna have Brooks. We're still gonna have Grimm. Hill. You know what? I think I'm gonna give it to Brown.
Yeah. There'll be a position battle there anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, defensive tackles 3 and lower don't play on your team anyway.
That's right.
They would on my team.
I know. That's why we have so many defensive tackles.
You inherited 4 defensive tackles when you took over the reins of the defense anyway.
That's right. You had 4.
I keep 4 defensive tackles on the roster since I play 3 of them quite often.
Okay. Yeah, I think the guy we have right now who's waiting in the wind is going to be CB6, so whatever. Free safety, and we want to change this. We just put a guy at free safety. Where is the Leonardo Thomas? Man, imagine that. Once he gets some awareness, his rating is going to skyrocket, man.
You could put your strong safety 2 in as a backup.
Put Dawson there.
Yeah.
And Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Kick return. We still got Anderson doing the kick return, I guess. And unfortunately, you weren't able to draft your kick return guy.
No.
Although, actually, I think he got picked up by someone else.
Yeah. That's the way it goes, though. Okay, well, I guess that's about it, hey?
Yeah, so now I gotta go in here and hit start.
Yep.
I go continue. Think I go continue here?
Yeah, you go continue.
Yeah, okay.
And then it says start new season.
Yes.
So I guess that's pretty much it for this episode.
Yeah, well,
we pretty much, we've shown people the training camp before, though, right? The idea was here to show them the draft and show them what we do for the off-season activities. And we pretty much did that.
And I guess you'll end up re-signing that guy, and that'll be it.
Yeah, because they're going to see training camp again when we start up the Crusaders anyway.
That's true. All right. Well, I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.